All right, Splickle's getting invited. How you doing, Splickle? What's going
Hello,
on?
hello, hello. How's it going?
Did you want to have an argument, discussion, debate? What would you like to talk about?
I guess, more of a discussion. I'm not a big debate guy myself.
Sure, man.
Like to preface it,
Mhm.
Super Mario Sunshine's a pretty fun game.
Heck yeah,
I
man.
can respect that.
Love Super Mario Sunshine.
In
You know
fact,
what?
hot take.
Can
I
I?
think it's better than Mario 64, and I stand by
Oh,
that.
hell yeah. Yeah, not even close.
Like Mario
Not even
64 is the
close.
equivalent of like a cheese that's been
Well,
sticking out for like a couple
in
decades,
in
and people are
order
still pretending it's good. Like I don't know.
in order for Mario Sunshine to exist, to crawl rather, you first needed Mario 64 walking, right? That's
Yeah.
really like that's true, right? It's the progenitor, but it's like if you look at I don't know, regular Metroid and compare that to like Super Metroid, or it's like dude, it is night and day.
Yeah,
It's obvious. Like the theming in Mario 64 is all over the place. It
oh
doesn't
yeah,
have
for
like a
sure.
centralized theme, and it's like and there will just be like random blocks like it's fine. Let's try this here. I'm going to share with you some commentary that somebody said on a YouTube video in comments. It is so funny to me. And I mean, you tell me like what you think about this because I find it hilarious.
Hmm?
Let me see if I can find this fucker. Hold on. If I don't find it like right away, I'm probably just gonna be like, all right, fuck it. Hold on. It was hilarious. All right, I can't find the exact. Let me see this. Hold on. Let me try it this way. This video, it was so funny what this person said. They said, they were like, oh, found it. Perfect. This is great.
Dude, I'm ready for it.
What the fuck is this? Let me try to talk about serious issues while I'm playing a fucking kids game. Lame as fuck. Right? They said that.
Yeah.
And I responded, it's fun to play Mario. Also, isn't this game like 20 plus years old by now? What kid is playing Mario Sunshine on an emulator anyway? It's just something to look at while you debate. Not a big deal. Right? Very
Yeah,
reasonable.
true.
Very reasonable. I wasn't being rude. I was being nice.
Yeah, no, that's unironically, it's nice to see someone that finally agrees with my take that Mario Sunshine's better than Mario 64, though. That's pretty based,
And
not gonna lie.
they said, what does how old the game is have anything to do with the fact of me pointing out that trying to talk about serious issues with a fucking kids game in the background? I'm like, and I repeat, I'm like, it's just for entertainment, nothing more. If you would like to debate me, I invite you on the Modern Day Debate Discord. Let's go ahead and have a talk.
Yeah, true. I mean,
With
I
a
don't know, people want
kids
you to be
game in
playing.
the background? No, thank you.
Yeah, I get that, dude. I don't know. I feel like in general, there's a lot of kids media or media that was primarily designed for kids, and I think adults, that I think are good for adults too, like 100%.
Splickle, this
Like,
gets better. This gets
yeah.
better. They said, either play some adult games or change your commentary. If
Wait,
you
so
want
he
people to
mean,
take you seriously, act serious. I'm not debating a child. And I'm just like,
damn, I mean, he got you. I don't know. I don't
wait,
know. You
wait
kind
like,
of got epically owned. Not gonna lie.
why don't you play like an adult, like a grown-up game, like CS:GO? Listen to this guy.
True. Yeah. To be fair, it would be fire if you played like Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance while debating people. That'd be awesome.
I
You know
need
what I
a
mean?
game that is like relatively like I don't have to like I'm not like looking at a bunch of text. I don't know if Metal Gear
right,
like
yeah.
Rising has that. Like I noticed
Well,
that like I
yeah,
would
it
get too
doesn't. I mean,
distracted in the game, and so I couldn't like properly debate. And so I
yeah,
was like, man,
I
it's
mean that's
really not a
probably
good. I
correct.
gotta
There's
like
a
be very very like careful with what I'm selecting. Games more like Mega Man X, less like
yeah.
Golden Sun. Okay,
No, I get that. I mean,
you
Metal
get
Gear
it?
Rising: Revengeance does have a lot of
Yeah,
dialogue in it. I mean, that's the
yeah.
be kind
And
of hard to balance Nanomachine Sun with actual
anyway,
political
what did you
discussion.
want to debate? Was there anything in particular that you were interested in?
I mean, oh, that's unfortunate. Part of me wanted to keep talking about Mario, but
Hey man, if you
I
want to keep
guess,
talking about Mario, I don't give a shit. Let's talk about Mario. Why does it got to be
yeah.
about abortions and fucking black people all the time? I'm sorry.
True, true.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I
Yeah,
keep bringing up black people as like the discussion. Anyway,
yeah. They're like that's like the ultimate go-to. It's kind of like how every debate ends with comparing someone to Hitler. It's like black
yeah,
people is like the universal.
yeah,
Just
for sure.
you can.
Totally agree.
I don't know. I guess I don't know if this is cringe, but I think objective morality is probably a thing. If you want to talk about that,
All right, I'll hear you out.
yeah, cool. So I mean, I'm not gonna pull out some like dissertation or anything. It's really just like it's just I feel like okay, like when people get upset about stuff, right? I feel like people kind of assume that morality is objective to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like in the sense that like if someone is like if I go up to you and I say I don't know if I call you like the N word or something. Like imagine you're black in this
Give me a
situation.
second. I'm
right?
getting a phone call. Hold on. Go ahead. Continue
Oh,
talking.
okay. No. Okay. Cool. Can you still hear me? Or
Yeah, I can hear you.
okay, cool. That's a worse example. Basically, if I go up to you and I like punch you in the face, regardless of culture and regardless of like who it is, everyone's gonna be like, "Dude, what the hell? Like, why'd you do that?" You know what I mean? So
What?
it's like,
Regardless of culture?
yeah, pretty much.
What
I
if you're
mean, I don't think it's a
Chinese?
culture,
What if you're Russian?
but if you're Chinese, if you're Russian and someone goes up to you and punches you in the
Have
face,
you
you're gonna be
seen
like,
the
"What the hell?"
videos of just like
Like,
Chinese people? Like they see a black person and they just say the N word repeatedly. Like pointing with their finger. Like I've
yeah,
seen it and they'd find that completely appropriate. Obviously it's not,
right.
right? For us, it's not appropriate, but for them, they're just like they don't see black people and then I don't know, they just it's rare and then they know that that's like a word that gets them excited.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm using the example of like punching people in the face, though, I suppose. So, like, if I go up to you and I punch you in the face for no reason, you're going to be like, what the hell, right? But, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if morality is subjective, you don't really have, like, credible grounds to say that's wrong, you know? Other than just, I don't like it.
No, hold on. What if there's an MMA fighter?
But if you're an MMA fighter,
Yeah, it's not rude to punch somebody in the face if you're an MMA fighter.
true. That's because if it's an MMA fighter, you're kind of signing yourself up for that. You're like, yeah, I consent to getting
So
punched
it's
in the face.
subjective. It
Wait,
depends
okay,
on the
wait.
situation.
Yeah, true.
So
Wait, but that doesn't mean
being
that doesn't
punched in
mean
the
certain
face is
things can't
subjective.
be-
It's not an objective morality. Do you have any other examples?
Uh, wait. So can't I say that getting punched in the face if you're not an MMA fight is objectively wrong? Then I mean, like, I can't just like narrow it down, kind of.
Well, the point is that you said earlier that being punched in the face. I mean, it's intuitive that we would say it's wrong to get punched in the face. I agree with you. I just think it just depends on the situation. It depends on what is going on. And that's what makes it subjective. So I just brought up MMA as an example, but hell, let's try a different example. Let's say the wife that you've known for 10 years, you find them that they killed all the kids. Cool to punch their face? I think it's cool to punch their face at this point. I think it's cool to like subdue them and like make sure there's cops there and punch them in the face. Why not?
Right.
And
Yeah, I
would it
get
be
that. I mean, I was talking
morally
about, like, just-
acceptable to do so, right? Under such an
I would
extreme
agree.
circumstance. Okay, so
I guess I was talking about like if you
Again,
punch someone in the face for no reason, it's like okay, that's wrong, right?
yeah, I mean, I guess if you're like not attaching anything to it, intuitively, it is, but as soon as I
guess what I'm trying
attach
to say is-
anything to it, then all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, in that case, it's okay.
I guess what I'm trying to say is like there are certain actions that like if you do for like no inherent reason other than just doing the action, then it would be objectively wrong.
Repeat that.
If there's certain actions that you do for no others, for like only the sake of doing the action, then I would describe it as objectively wrong. Like everyone agrees
You're
that
saying just
this is
doing an action?
well, like an example would be like
What
just
is it?
torturing a kid because you want to is objectively wrong. Like everyone kind of agrees on that.
But you're saying doing an action just for doing an action.
Yeah,
Would
well,
be
yeah,
objective-
like
that's
actions for
weird.
action's sake. You know what I mean? Like there's something like if you just kill someone to do it, it's like. But do you see what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna donate money to somebody just to do it. I don't want anything for it. Is that wrong?
Huh? No. Well, I'm saying there are
just
certain
donating
actions where
to
it
do
is
it.
wrong to do them.
Well, no, you said if I do a thing and it's like you're just doing it to do it, then it would be wrong.
Wait, I might have misspoke. I was saying there are certain things where if you just do it for the sake of doing it, it's wrong. I think an example of that would be like torturing a kid for like no reason or like rape or something. You know? Or like I guess another example would be like
I mean,
if
I
like
agree
we
with you.
lived
It's
in a
intuitively wrong. I agree with that. The part that I have a hard time agreeing with is by introducing a few variables, there could be a situation where it would be appropriate. Like, I don't know, like it's hard to defend. I can't defend rape. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not
yeah, well, I
gonna
mean,
do it.
yeah, like,
I'm not gonna
there's
do
a
it.
reason no one defends. There's a reason people don't want to defend
Yeah,
rape. It's like,
I'm not gonna do it.
you know what I mean?
I'm not going to do it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's like aliens come to Earth and they're like, we're gonna blow up the planet.
Well,
unless
I'm
you do
thinking
this.
like Mad Max Society, or there's like no other way. Like it's, crap like that. Like I don't know.
Right. But yeah, I
Like okay, in
guess,
order to how about this? In order to save society, my tribe, I have to get raped or something. Bro, I'm taking one for the team. I'll do it. I'll take one for the team.
Right.
I'll be like, hey, let's go for it, man. A little bit of trauma. Just make sure you pay for my therapy. I'm not trivializing it. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. Yeah. I guess maybe this is a better example. So, like, let's say, like, hypothetically, all right, you know what? I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna bring up slavery. Okay.
Okay.
So, in a hypothetical world where, like, slavery never became illegal and everyone was like, yeah, this is just chill, and like societally it was just accepted, like, okay, it's okay to own slaves, I would argue it would still be wrong. Oh, hi, Warm, what's up? Yeah, Warm is in the chat. Anyway, but yeah, like there are things that I think are wrong even though societies don't say they're wrong, otherwise why would we change society for any reason?
Are you
like,
in favor
on moral
of
grounds.
prisons? Are you okay with prisons?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a prison abolitionist.
Are you okay with like working in a prison? Like a prisoner working?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right. That's a slave.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about like in a vacuum. Like I don't think
Well, I'm
prisoners
saying
should
like that's a
just be
slave.
forced to work or anything.
That's a slave. That would be an example of a modern day slave.
Sure, but again, the question is like if society was just okay with slavery, I mean, would it still be wrong? Even though everyone's like,
society
yeah,
is okay with this form.
Well, sure, but do you think it's wrong?
Do I think slavery is wrong? Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, why?
Do you realize that if something is subjective, that doesn't mean therefore that whatever that thing is that you shouldn't like have to worry about it or like it doesn't matter. Like things can be subjective and you still care about them immensely.
No, I get that. It's just that, like, I think there are things that are subjective that, there are certain things in my life that, like, matter to me, even though, like, objectively they probably don't have much value. Play piano, right? Like, piano songs objectively don't carry that much value, but, like, I care about them a lot, I feel like it's just very, I don't know. I don't like the idea of morality just being an opinion at the end of the day.
Why? Opinions are valuable. Opinions will change all of society. It could change everything. True. One opinion.
Yeah, I get it.
Is objective.
Why does it matter if it's subjective versus subjective?
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, if everyone like agrees that something is wrong, then like practically it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I just personally think it's objective because I think it makes a little more sense. But you know,
Yeah. You think?
oh, sorry, we get
You think it should be objective because? Are you saying that it should be objective under the basis that it makes your fifis good?
it makes my fifis good. I
Yeah.
mean, to be fair,
It
that's
makes
what a
your
lot of
fifis
people
good.
use as like moral justifications, right?
Yeah,
Like, just,
I know.
you know,
I'm completely aware. Yes.
wait.
Totally
Oh
agree.
no, no,
It makes your fifis good. It makes it subjective.
right. I guess I see what you're saying, but like, again, my point is like, even if all of society is okay with something, that thing can still be wrong.
I
Right.
completely agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you can look at objective grounds to come to the subjective view that I think could be correct. Yeah.
Interesting.
Just because it's like, this is why, like, when people are like getting into like debates and arguments, they say all the time, like, is that a subjective interpretation or an objective interpretation? Bro,
I do
blow their ass out of the water. Blow them out of the water. Do you know what you do? Yeah, well, just because it's subjective, does it mean it doesn't matter? Fucking BTFO'd instantly. They can't retort to that. If they say that the subjectivity doesn't matter, bring up any subjective framework, and then they would have to concede that it doesn't matter, which is a completely silly thing. But then if they do say that it does matter, now they're on your side. Simple.
Right. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Dude, bro, where the fuck is this Yoshi egg? I can't find it.
I believe it's okay. You see? Oh, wait, hold on.
I thought it was like by the fruits.
Wait, actually, do you want to just tell you where the Yoshi egg is? I think I might remember
it's
this
been
one.
forever.
Okay, cool. Go to like look at the right a little bit. I think it's like along the cliffside, isn't it? Like where those palm trees are.
I think you're fucking right, motherfucker. All right, let me try that.
Listen, maybe I'm not smart with philosophy,
No,
but I'm
I think,
goddamn.
yeah.
I have a
I think
PhD when it comes to
PhD
Super Mario
gamer.
Sunshine.
He's coming in with the PhD. Yeah, I mean, it's just been so long. It's been years. So, anyway. All right, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like we agree more than we disagree, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I mean, to be fair, like I agree with you politically on like I think 90% of stuff. So,
That's cool,
yeah.
man. That's really cool.
No.
Yeah, because if you disagree with me politically, you're wrong. You're subjectively wrong.
Hold on. There is one
Got
political
'em,
take I have.
boys.
Okay, you know, right to bear arms, right?
Yeah.
So hear me out, okay? If we have the right to bear arms, it doesn't just mean firearms; it means any sort of weapon. So why can't I go buy a tank?
Why can't you buy a tank?
Just as the founding fathers intended.
The harm that could be mitigated?
I don't know.
Cause a
It
lot
sounds
of
like
harm.
a
Sounds kinda
like a
neglectful.
communist talking point to me. Personally.
sounds like an understanding of the concept of neglect.
Yo, I can buy tanks.
Or
Do
like
you need
a
like a license to do that?
careless society.
Yeah, I guess so.
I think there
What
exists-
about the private ownership of nukes? You think citizens should just be able to have nuclear
Nope,
weapons?
fuck no. Nope. If that's an inalienable right, then revoke it now.
Okay, gotcha.
Very simple.
Yeah. But hold on, it's like Aristocrat said in chat, they're the people's nukes, okay?
They're
Those
the
nukes, they
people's
serve
nukes,
the
yeah.
people. Why can't we have them?
That's funny. That's funny. That's good.
Anyway, good luck with Mario Sunshine, man. This was a fun conversation.
Let's see here. Hold on.